Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today I'll be doing something a little different. I want to talk about the everyday carry lights I use and why I carry them. So these are not your typical house lights or vehicle lights that I normally use. Those I keep for utility and backup. This video is really about the EDC lights I carry on my person, the ones I trust for everyday tasks and for self-defense. So with that, let's get after it. Alright, so I group my EDC lights into two categories. First, the USB-C rechargeable lights. Second, the battery operated lights. There are also different physical shapes and forms. Some lights are flat and low profile. Others are your standard tubular or stick style light. Shape matters because it changes your grip, your retention, and how you can use this light in a defensive scenario. So again, keep that in mind. Why carry a light for self-defense? In my opinion, a light with high lumens gives you a tactical advantage. One, it can temporarily blind and disorient an attacker. Second, it can help create space for you to get away. Additionally, lights with strobe mode is a proven way to disrupt someone long enough for you to move. All right. In addition to that, the physical shape of lights can double as a blunt impact tool if needed. Again, redundancy matters. First up here is the Nitecore. I really like their designs and they include lock buttons on most of their models. That lock button prevents accidental activation in your pocket. And these lights, when they're on, most of them gets really hot too. So keep that in mind. These lights have good low modes for reading or even map work, and really extremely bright turbo for those short duration disorienting output. Some of these lights has bezel, which lets the light double as a blunt impact option. So this one is the EDC37. This hits about 1500 lumens on normal modes, and its turbo can reach up to 8,000 lumens. Then this one, the EDC29, this has 15 lumens, 100, 400, and 1200 lumen mode with a turbo that goes to about 6500 lumens. Next is the T4K. This one is a compact model, runs as low as 15 lumens and steps up to about 100 and 400 lumens and then into the low thousands for everyday task. Next up is the Olight. I really love this company. Matter of fact, I own a lot of their flashlights and proud to be an Olight user. So this one here is the Seeker Pro. This is heavy and pretty durable. For me, it is a true dual-use tool. It is robust enough to use for impact and bright enough to temporarily blind someone. The Seeker Pro has a wide output range from dim to very bright, and it charges on their proprietary magnetic charger. This next one is the Warrior 3S. Again, another Olight that I carry for tougher environments and duty style carry. This next one is the ArcFeld Pro. This offers extra features such as UV, a green laser pointer, and a very effective strobe modes. The strobe is an essential useful defensive function because it disorients and creates an opening for you to escape. Lastly, as I mentioned, the magnetic charging system of all lights are consistent across their different models. Alright, moving on to our standard tubular style flashlight, starting with this Nitecore MH12 Pro. This one has a ring attachment for retention control. The Nitecore MH12 Pro is really a good solid knife. It charges via USB-C and is rated IP68. So the ring here gives an excellent way for you to control the light, and it's really important when you need a secure grip in low light and when you are manipulating a pistol. Alright, so moving on to our battery operated lights. I like carrying battery operated lights too because batteries are available basically everywhere, which is critical when you're traveling overseas or when you're in a place that you cannot charge your light. So my go-to battery lights include the Surefire EDC L2T. This is simple, reliable dual output light with 1200 lumens on high and 5 lumens on low. It does one job reliably. This next one here is the INOVA Tactical T3. This one produces about 485 lumens on high. This one also has the ring attachment for retention control. I also have older compact lights in the 100 to 200 lumen range. They've been reliable for years, but their output is fading, as you can see here, and I will be replacing them soon. Alright, so how I carry these lights depends on my loadout. For daily casual carry, I typically will pocket carry this, but for a more deliberate load, I use a fanny pack or a small pouch to carry some of these lights along with other EDC items that I tend to carry. So for self-defense usage, make sure you're testing the capability of your light at close range, at medium range, using the short burst of turbo rather than leaving it on continuously so you do not overheat the light. Also practice drawing, switching modes, using your retention ring to control it. Practice safety and awareness. That is the core. So that covers my EDC lights and why I carry them. So just a quick recap of lumen numbers mentioned here. 15 lumens low modes, 100 and 400 lumens for everyday task, 485 lumens for your reliable battery lights, 1200 and 1500 lumens for bright tactical modes, 6500 lumen and 8000 lumen turbo outputs for short blinding burst, and lastly you still have a low mode at 5 lumens for your stealth looking task. Comment below which you'll add as your EDC light, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you next time. Stay safe and stay sharp, everyone.